Hey everybody, it's me again. Today we are converting some more wind damaged detritus to useful things. So I'll show you just a moment. All right, so this is my wood shop. It's kind of a mess. However, what we're gonna do is take these pieces of flat wood that were part of some lattice work that blew over in our recent windstorm. We're gonna convert them to garden stakes. They're a bit flimsy for garden stakes, but you know what? They'll do, and I don't want to throw anything away if I don't have to. So I'm going to cut these to about, I guess, maybe 2 feet with one beveled edge on each. Oh, here's the tool I'm going to use to do that. Got a nice miter saw. Got this thing used, which was a pretty good deal. So gonna go to town on this stack here. I'm going to stack these all up. I'll show you in a moment, I guess. Stack them all up and cut them. One of the things I've realized when doing this kind of work is that the details really matter. So you'll notice I've lined up the ends as close as I can, and I'm going to cut the shaggy end off of that one, and I think that's about the length that I want it. So just going to go for it here. I'm going to try to hold this down with my one hand. Nice clean cut, look at that. Boom. Now I've got maybe 12 garden stakes. I'll do the rest in just a moment. This is one thing I didn't know before I owned a miter saw. And, one of the nice things about these is they cut at a nice angle. So I'm going to get that nice beveled edge that'll make it easy to drive these things into the ground by just turning my miter saw. I push this thing in and move it to the right angle. So here we go. I'm not going to record it this time because that was a little bit scary for me. Going to definitely use both hands because, danger. Here's my finished product. A big stack of perfectly usable garden stakes that we're going to use out in the garden to help us mark the rows and to tell us what's in it and all kinds of good stuff. So from trash into a useful object. That's what we do here. So all it took was a simple saw. You could do this with a handsaw if you want, but it'd take a lot of time. I did it in about 5 minutes, I guess, with that miter saw. So anyway, pretty happy with it. This is not the kind of channel where I'm going to lecture you all about safety procedures and stuff, but here's what I like to do to protect my kiddos from that moving saw blade, because I can hit the trigger and it'll move, right? So I actually will push this thing down, and there's a little pin back here that I push in to lock it so it doesn't go up. So it's one less thing. Then I always unplug it from the wall. Again, my shop here is a bit messy, but there, all set. Now, if I pull that trigger, it's not going to explode on or start working and hurt somebody. Empty this bag full of sawdust as well. Anyway, that's it for today. So I haven't asked you yet, but you should like and subscribe to my channel. I'm not going to beg, whatever, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I don't know how these influencers do it, but you should do it. Go for it. Maybe you want to see some more of this type of stuff, and I want to know. Leave a comment if you got questions or want me to talk about something in particular. Think my safety procedures aren't good enough. I'm just kidding. Please don't comment. All right, everybody. I'll probably be seeing you again tomorrow. Cheers.